What's up, Blue Squid? Yeah, you'll have to go back and check out the VOD. It was great. Yeah, the Renai. I never got to the part where the train incident thing happened. What is going on? Man, this is so annoying. So, the white balance, I just need a better webcam is the basic answer. But the problem is, it's like, to get a better one, I might have to actually get like a crazy DSLR camera type setup rather than just a webcam. A lot of people say this is the best webcam there is. It's like there's got to be a better webcam than this. Come on. Anyway. All right. I need to do one or two more things. So I'm gonna run an ad so that turns off pre-roll ads for people. And then about chat. All right. Test this. Yes, no, maybe so. Signed out of YouTube again? Stupid thing. Yep, sure did. So annoying. Okay. Continue. Okay. Let's get going again here. Working yet? Maybe? Maybe? Sorry, the YouTube chat to screen still isn't working. It says it connected successfully, but oh, there it is. Wow, it's so delayed, and I have it set on ultra low latency, so it's as low as it goes. Okay, let us build some shapes. So where we last left off was where I had milestone 6 coming in. I think, right? Yes. That shape. This one. And did I make 8? I think I made 8 belts of it, didn't I? So I should be getting a lot more than this. I thought I was making 8 belts. We're having issues. Okay, where are the issues here? I just failure to connect that belt. So there's one belt. That should fix that problem. And the inputs... Oh my god, what the heck? What's going on here? Something is very wrong. This is like... Okay, so those are the level 2 ones. But there's not enough level 2 ones. I guess I should look here. Okay, that's ultra confusing. This is all 8. Oh, but then it stops. Okay, it shouldn't be stopping. Is it a lack of trains? Are we making full belts at the source? No, we're not. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh man, all the way to the source. Okay. Level 4 on all those, so that's not the issue. What is going on here? This should be a full belt. Four of these makes a full belt. I have 4. Oh my god. That's what it is. It's a rotation. What is going on here? I'm rotating it and then rotating it back. No, that's a 180, sorry. But why am I don't know what happened here. Whatever this was a mess. And it seems I forgot I need 2 of these per belt. I think we can fix... Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay, well, that was weird. I don't really know what I was doing. Completely forgot you need 2 rotators per belt, I guess. Yeah, that's super weird. I don't know why I would just up and forget that. Kind of a big deal. Oh crap, and I just fixed these 2, so we need to copy that. We are still producing the right shape, right? I hope that's right. 2, 3, 4. Sheesh. Wait, I'm making what? Why am I making? Oh, because I need a green one and a red one per shape, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 space belts ends up making 2 belts worth. Right. Okay. I'm guessing these are screwed up too. Yeah, I was just literally getting half of everything. For whatever reason. Wow. I don't know what that was all about. Big error. Okay. So that should get us to full throughput then. I'll watch them for a sec. That seems to be 4, that's 4, that's 4, that's 4. Okay. Whew. Jeez. Alright, now we got this guy done. Okay, so that needs to go on a blue square. Where was that one? I think that was this one. Yeah, so this square here needs to be painted blue. Which is kind of unfortunate. There's not... Is blue paint being used? Yes. Wait, what? Oh, no, never mind, we're good. Okay, so we've got position 1, 2, 3. Now I need position 4. Yeah. Alright, we need to get up to there, to these squares. Sure. Should be a pretty easy painting, processing platform. There. And then now we've got blue squares to plop that shape on top of. Perfect. It's working, Samuel. Okay, so this one we will then need to put on top of a gray square. And then paint the gray square green. The watermelon one, super easy. But we still need to do more. So now I just need to cut it in half. Should I make a cutting? I should make a cutting foundation platform. Problem is it's an 8 belt output. So do I want it to output in 2 separate directions or to 2 separate Z levels? Probably 2 separate Z levels. So yeah, we're gonna want to cut. I need 4 of these. And then we're gonna rotate. So how does this work? Yeah, so we'll rotate the left one 180. This is feeling familiar. Did I not do this already? Opposite corner 4 to 8. I guess I don't have cutter 4 to 8. Okay. So we'll do that. And we'll need enough room for 4 of these. Maybe I'll just use verticality here. Yeah. Just literally paste that there. And then... Yeah, I've actually started using trains quite a bit. I think they're the main use that I hadn't really So the vortex jumping we still haven't unlocked, but the reason that will be useful is you can have a lot of trains ending up on the same rail jumping into the vortex. Whereas right now, you can't have a bunch of red trains delivering to the base because then when they go back, they'll all go to the same place. So you can't merge trains and then unmerge them unless they're separate colors. But also they're really great for long range delivery because, you know, they don't use any of the platform units to build the rails. So getting something from here to here with a belt would cost 500 platform units. So you kind of need trains to avoid that cost. Yeah, otherwise you'd be really screwed. Okay, so I've got these guys. Connect this. And then I should just be able to copy that. Flip it. Paste it. And so then we save this blueprint. Cut. 4 to 8. So you turn that into that. What else do I need? I don't think I need anything. Yeah. Easy enough. Those will get delivered eventually. And the next one will also be really easy. I guess the type of cutting this does needs to be... It's a full shape cutter. It won't work on halves. So I'll need to make a second cutting blueprint. Full to half cut. And then I'll make a half to quarter cut. And that'll be a different one. Alright, need a gray square over by the stars. Where's that all happening? That's all happening here. Same shape, but plop on a gray square. Alright, that's easy enough. I think that might be something you can do later, Samuel. I'm not sure. I'll just use this corner. So mining, what do I want? What does this do? Oh, that's the one that destroys. Yeah, okay. Keep merge. I don't have any keep merges for corners. The problem is you need to destroy. Oh. So this is a new thing that I haven't tried yet, which is probably not gonna fit, but I've got 3 Z levels, so let's try it out. So what we want to do here is basically do the destruction of everything but one corner, and then stack or merge those together. Interesting. Huh. How am I gonna do this? Okay. They each will need... What's the destroyer rate? It's 3 per belt, so I might as well just use 4. So in this case, I want to do something like this. I need to rotate it. Rotate, destroy. So it's rotated clockwise. Is that the 180? Oh, I didn't want the 180. I want CCW. Yeah. We rotate that way. And now I could still have something above it, so I need to rotate that way again. Destroy again. And now we've got just that corner. Yeah. And now I need to figure out how to turn this all into one belt of a full shape. It's kind of an interesting challenge. Z level 3, baby. This is gonna work out pretty nicely, actually. Now we just need to rotate each one to a different way, and then merge. I guess I need 2 merging sections. Wait. Sorry. Sorry. New plan. I think I thought of something way smarter, which is just start with the merging. Because what I can do is swap. It swaps the west halves. So then I need to get that one in the top left. No. Yes. Alright, let me get everything deleted on Z level 2. No! I want to delete Z level 2 only. Is there a way to do that? Maybe not. You can untoggle things above the current floor, but what about below the current floor? Oh, I guess that worked. Okay. So let's think. What I want to do is rotate. This is always so hard to think about. Rotate to the top left, so I might need a 180. And then I'm gonna merge those. Swapper them. I think. Let's get that set up. Guess we gotta do that one. I think this is gonna work. We'll have to test it out on other shapes and see if it still works properly. Because I'm not sure if it will, to be honest. Let's see. I guess it could be from underneath. Use Z level 1 like I normally use Z level 2. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. I did the rotation wrong, eh? Or is it? Yeah, that's not right. So what is it swapping right now? It's swapping that one with that one. So I guess I need it to be the bottom left. Which would be a rotation of just regular clockwise. No, that didn't do it either. Why is this so hard for me to figure out? So the shape's in the bottom right by default. I want to end up with another square next to it. So I want to swap the west half of this with one where the west half that's arriving has a square on the bottom. So I want to turn this one to a square on the bottom left, which it now is. So why is that not doing what I think it would do? West is not the way I thought it was. The number of times I've done this, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Lodro, 17 months. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back. Okay, so west is a different direction than I thought. That's an important distinction that will matter here. So the default one is already the bottom left, so this one needs to go the other way. 90 CCW should fix it. West is west. Damn it. Every day. Okay, that's what we wanted. That's more what I was hoping for. Okay. So now, with that going, we've collected... I'm really going to need to test this on a shape that doesn't have empty spaces to make sure it still works properly. But I think I can now rotate every other. Like that. And then I should be able to swap those together. Yeah. And we end up with a full square. How many full squares will I have? Half of a belt? I know the spacing's not going to work out right. I just want to consider this for a moment. Oh, you can't put trash up? That's actually interesting. That hadn't occurred to me yet. So there is some amount that it matters whether you're on the ground floor or not. And just do this. And yes, there's a world where I don't want to throw away that shape, but for now I do. Okay, I think this is what we need it to be. Let's copy this and see if it works on a full shape. Okay, and this is me collecting the bottom left corner. So let's find a shape that has 4 different pieces. Actually harder than it, or yeah, harder than it sounds. A lot of them have at least 2 of the same. I mean, is it really that necessary they're all 4 different? Probably not. Let's just make sure the bottom left one is unique. Come on. Alright, let's do this one. So if I mine this, paste that blueprint. That's not what I just copied. Is it? No, what I copied should have had the miners. This doesn't have the miners in it. Weird. Huh. Yes, you can put cutters and you can put everything on the upper levels, Bale. All. So I'm getting as the why is that the circle? Oh, because that's the bottom left. Good, good, good. Okay, so that is working then. It is outputting the bottom left turned into a full shape. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. And it also happens to be outputting... Is it just by chance? What are we doing here? The other shape we're getting out happens to be the top left and bottom right merged together? Or is it just... See, this is why I wanted one with 4 different symbols, is because otherwise I can't tell exactly what it's doing to the shape. So I need to find the holy grail of shape asteroids. I need 4 different things. Come on, baby. Where are you? And no blanks. Surprisingly difficult. Does it even exist? Do you even exist? The white whale? No. No. Almost. It might not exist. There might be like a requirement. I guess if there's one empty, I can just consider that the same as its own shape, right? So maybe I just, yeah. All right, so then what this actually does is it makes the bottom left into a full 4x4 quadrant shape. And then it does a weird, like, the bottom right, it duplicates to opposite, and then the top left, it duplicates to that opposite. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's fix up this blueprint then, because it is doing what we want. I have no idea where I came from. I don't even remember where I was. This was the one. Okay, so I need to clean this up and make it so we can get all of the squares. How do I fit all this in here? Maybe... Maybe the 4 swappers can be more towards the end. And this needs to be shifted left. What if it's too bulky to fit just underneath one of them? So maybe one fits on the ground level. I guess to fit it on the ground level, you have to delete things that are on the lower level. There we go. Okay, so then we've got that with this shape went in, and then we've got a belt out, and then basically I can copy that design and put it on the second Z level. Think that'll work? It'll be asymmetrical, which kind of bothers me, but you know, works, it works. Oh, I screwed something up now. What did I change? Did I change which one's going in which side? I must have. West is that way. I'm just gonna keep that straight here. Yeah, I think I changed what side things are going into. I think it needs to be this way. Ugh. That is the worst. Did that fix it? No, that didn't fix it at all. What did I do? What did I change? Oh, I've gone and done it. I'm trashing the wrong one. No. Okay, there we go. So that's that. I should be able to copy this. If copy, flip. Oh man, this is rough. How do I do this? Let's use the third Z level. Because I think having to feed stuff in is part of the problem here of spacing. So what if I then instead took a step back here and I said cut, go to the third Z level, then I can go all the way back here. And then I've got more space. And this one, I forget which one goes on which side. This is so weird. It's breaking my brain to do this. I tell you what. Okay, this one should come down, up 2 levels, and then across. Oh my gosh. Of course, I hooked it up wrong, so we just need to change this one over. Okay. Cool. Now that is pasteable, or flippable, or whatever we want to call it. I think everything's connected. So then I shift Control C, Shift F, paste, just make sure it's fresh. Okay, there we go. The trash I'll deal with in a minute. Can you go directly into the trash? No, you really can't. Huh. It's weird you can't do an elevated trash, like, column. I don't know if I like that. I wish you could. Alright, now I'm gonna need 4 mergers. Then to finish this, swappers. Of course, I can't fit 4 across that way. I could fit them across this way, probably. Yeah, okay. And then those will rotate the other way. Again, I should be facing north, otherwise I will screw myself over. Okay. That's doing... I want this to end up on the other side. There we go. One goes west, one is east. That's problematic. Gotta be a way to do this. Maybe I just, rather than one big line, I have each one of these kind of do its own. Ooh, here's the idea. Idea get. Oh, but then that's gonna get in the way of the trashing. I should probably put in the trashing now, otherwise I'm gonna mess something up. Okay, so then what if... Ooh. Good idea. What if I did... You came down... You came down... And those went into a swapper here. Like that. But I rotate them properly, so we need CCW on this side. Okay. But then there's no space. Oh god, this just gets more and more confusing. And that's gonna need to be a trash. What's the rate that each of these is going? Feels like this should be easier. I feel like I can make this better. Really. I'm just trying to make it look clean is part of the problem. Why is all of this on the mining platform? Because then I can... It's much easier to paste what I need in one thing rather than two things at once. So rather than having to paste like a mine this thing and then turn this thing into a full shape, I'd rather just have a single mining platform that can be like, hey, turn the bottom right thing into a full shape. Or I guess bottom left. So I really like having these mining platform blueprints. It's super handy for later. It's definitely worth the effort. I know we can do this. It's just a matter of making it look nice and clean. We definitely have space here. Between all the Z levels. What's on the bottom Z level? Not much. In fact, I could put the trash behind these. I just realized. No? Interesting. Why not? Huh. You can't put trash underneath stuff, huh? That's... No, you can. Wait, what? That's confusing. Maybe you can't put trash next to miners. Why wouldn't I be able to put it there? I don't love the restrictions on trash placing. That kind of makes things difficult. Huh. Okay, well, never mind on that. Alright, so swapper. We need 4 of these total. It does almost feel like I should just do that, but then that runs into the other one. Maybe I can do a staggered thing. No, that's not gonna work either. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get it to work like this. Let's try that out. The problem being, I still need the trashings. Right there. Oh, belt launchers. Thank you for reminding me those exist. I keep forgetting those exist. That could be helpful. I'm not quite sure yet if that's what we need, but it could be helpful. Maybe, just maybe, this works. That seems to be pretty good right there. That's the problem. This corner. Yeah, that's not gonna work then. Huh. Oh, no, I did want those. Oh, but there's no redo function. That does really suck. We need a redo function. Okay, so it can't be here because those outputs are going to be competing. So maybe it can't be there because then that output's blocked. There is a redo function. It didn't work last time I tried it. What the heck? That's really weird. I definitely tried Control Y for redo, I think in the last episode. And it didn't work. So I must have broken it somehow. Maybe I undid and then I did some other action and then I redid and it didn't work because I redid something. Maybe we can make it work like this. Because this gives us space for trashing. That one will have to be flipped. That's just obnoxious. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. I am Kimball, welcome. The difficulty, we are playing on the normal. Okay. And we need the other... Well, what am I doing? Yeah, no, that's actually right. We want all of these shapes to be going in that rightwards one. And then these shapes will be going in the other one. So that does that. These need to all combine there and go down. Okay, so then the only thing left is to feed this shape into these 3 squares. Alright, not there. Yes, maybe. That looks pretty good. Can't trash that one. That's annoying. Holy crap, did we do it? I think we did it. We will find out by letting it run for a minute here. Now that is, that's a blueprint right there. I think it's working. Getting the full 150 a minute. We'll give it a second. Each one of those is 25%, which is what it should be. Yeah? I guess, to be certain, I should clear it. And then make sure it all functions at full speed ahead. If so, that's a pretty nice blueprint, and I can probably make some minor adjustments to get a different corner to be the full shape. There might be certain corners I can't make work with this build. But by changing the rotations, I should be able to fix a lot of that. Hey, Nibblenut! This game is fun, but it makes my head hurt. You and me both. The good kind of head hurt, though, for me. So I'm very much enjoying it. Alright, things are picking up speed here. And we should be pretty much there now. Is there still a gap? Looks like no gap. Yep, that'll do it. Wow. Okay, I'm proud of that. It's horrific, but I love it. It's my baby. So we call this SW corner to full shape. SW corn to full. The dash means to full. And it's a mining. Perfect. Oh, and this actually is where I want it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 belts of squares. All of that for 4 belts of squares from this. But, like we said, I'll use that many, many other times, and I'll be glad we set it up. Now it's really easy. And I just need to stack this shape that I currently have on a square. And we do already have that one. Stacking. Stacker. I believe the sideways one goes on top, so I need to set it up like this. And what did I do wrong? Oh, well, I guess there's a little issue where they're coming to a different output. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually problematic. Oh no, that works. Why did I have to try so hard to make that 4-way merge possible? Should have been way easier than that. Alright, and then 4. There we go. Okay, so now I got all 4 lanes. Is that worth blueprinting? See, this is where I wish you had sub blueprints. I mean, probably. Southwest corner to full. Full belts. Alright. And I think I don't need to do anything else. Is this the correct shape? Captain, is this the man you're looking for? It is indeed. Wonderful. Alright. We got the milestone done. We got tasks done. We got all sorts of stuff going on. Let's get the watermelon cuts. I'll do that in a second. First, let's check out our new milestone, the pin pusher. Oh yeah, baby. So, pushes a shape up and creates a support pin below every non-empty quarter on the first layer. That's all very specific, isn't it? So, you can elevate your shapes. Shape quarters that are not connected will fall when stacked. However, with support pins, you can build shapes that are impossible to build otherwise. These pins hold the quarters and can be stacked themselves. Oh god. As if this game wasn't complicated enough. Large gaps and sections elevated by multiple layers. So this is pushing up the little red corner, and then you can have a red corner on layer 2, even though there's nothing else on layer 2. Layer limit, attempting to push a shape over 4 layers, 5 on insane will cause the excess to be destroyed. That could be handy. You can use this to create shapes with pins on top. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And what are the next worlds of shapes? Okay, so that's green on pin, blue square on pin. Blue square on pin dropped on top of half of a star. Double pinned green. Interesting, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Let me copy. So what are we gonna need for this? We're gonna need square, circle, star, green and blue paint. And I'm gonna keep the old one going, right? Because that, yeah, this will keep giving me operator levels. Top 37%. We'll keep that going. So I need blue and green, circle, square, and star. And they're all halvesies, right? Except for the first one. So having a place with a half square and a half circle and a half star is also nice. So here's a half star, here's a half square, there's blue and green not far, and there's a half circle. So this is my zone. This right here can get it all done. So I will create... copy the shape code here, create a little marker, and I can delete some of these old ones. I can delete that one. Okay, this is my watermelon one, I still need that. And we're gonna need to modify our cutting print here. Let me copy that. What? Copy. There we go. So yeah, now we've got different shapes coming in. It's gonna do different things. What do I need to do? I need to rotate them all before they enter. I've got a lot of empty space here. It's like 3 tiles that are doing nothing. So I'll take this whole thing, slide it forward 3 tiles, and then I should be able to just do some rotations on these guys. Find out. So if you rotate CW, and then you rotate CCW, then what do we end up with? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So then we need to rotate this one, not 180, but just a single CW. And then that gives us the same shape. Sweet. Okay. And this is nice and symmetrical. So I delete the bottom half, copy this, Control C, Shift F. I guess regular F is what I needed. There we go. Now, would this work if it was the left half? That's where I don't know. If it was the left half, then when we rotate, it would just switch which one's the top and the bottom. So I would be slicing the bottom, and then the bottom would rotate. I think it would be bad. Here's an easy way to test. Take this, and then we just rotate 180. I think this isn't gonna work. Yeah, that's so weird. You'd think it wouldn't matter, but it does. It's because of this west thing, you know? It's like, because it's the west half, it changes. Feeding it the left half, west half, it doesn't work with this, but it would if I changed these rotations, right? Like, that's what's crazy. So maybe I have 2 versions. Yeah. Because in this version, everything turns into the top half on the upper and the bottom half on the lower. So I just need to do the same thing. So the upper, I need to turn the top half into the upper shape, which means I would rotate clockwise on these upper levels and counterclockwise on the lower levels. So the lower level is the bottom half, and the upper level is the top half. And I think that's it. No, that's still not working right. Really? Did I miss a rotate or something? 'Cause those are the bottom half. Those are the top half. Everything else is exactly the same. Oh yeah, there it is. Now it's right. The bottom ones are wrong. How are the bottom ones wrong? Are they wrong here too? Oh, they are. Ha! Whoops. I must have had a bad angle, yeah, when I was looking at it and it looked fine. I didn't realize I screwed up the bottom half. How did I screw up the bottom? Oh god. What have I done? I just didn't make the same changes, that's all. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeesh. Yes, the final rotation doesn't matter, but it does with trains. So they all have to be facing the same way to go into train packages properly. Because if they're different rotations, they'll reset the train packaging. So in that sense, it does matter. Alright, now I should be able to copy this exactly. No, still says it's doing it wrong. Left, 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 left. They're all left, so these should be all right. Because I'm getting the west half. There it is. There we go. Okay, blueprint accomplished. So you are... What are you? Cut east. East to northeast corner. 1 to 2. That to that. And then this one is west. Same thing. West to northeast corner. 1 to 2. Alright, all that work means I now can move that forward a tile. And then I put that processing here. I know I'm missing out a belt, but I don't need 16 belts of this. I only need 15,000. 8 belts is plenty. Half do I have? East? And it looks like that's gonna do it. Respawn the train, so that gets rolling. Awesome. Alright, I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna go get something to drink and use the restroom. You guys should do the same. Take care of your bodies, get hydrated, and I'll be back in a minute. All right. No longer break time. We are back. Is the audio going out for anyone else? I don't know. It should be working fine. So I guess someone else can confirm or deny. That's like. Need to get another screenshot here of beautiful shapes flying into the void. Alright, we're done with that guy, and now we just need to paint them green, and then we'll be done with this whole task. This one. And I need to paint the squares green. So there's green right here. Copy that. Whoa, not fluid buildings. Platform. Space pipe. And we bring this over. Paint the squares green with our painting blueprint. I think that's all we need to do. So that's done. And then watermelons haven't arrived yet. That's slightly concerning. They are pretty far away, I guess. Let's see, are we getting watermelons yet? Yeah, they're showing up. Just takes a minute. There's two, they have to go through 2 train processes, but we're ready. We're finally there. You guys know what's happening. Oh yeah, we're jumping trains. Train vortex delivery, baby. Is that a special platform? Or how do we do it? Do we just launch into the vortex? Yeah. Heck yeah. So rather than, although that is kind of sad because this does look cool, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we will. Oh, that was not what I intended. Yeah, you can only launch on the 4 sides, so there's still plenty of belt connections you could make too. Oh, I don't need a train stop there, do I? Whee! I love it. I love it. But there is something satisfying about the belts too. But yeah, so now I can basically just launch trains into there. This one's dead, I think, too, yeah. Delete that. And then this can also just now be launch into the void. But yeah, there's not much point for belting things now when we can just nyom, nyom, nyom. Love it. Okay, and I think that's all we need. I guess this one can launch straight in too now, rather than going to a train stop. So merge like that. Sweet. Novalith, I don't know if I need tips just yet. I feel like I am using them pretty effectively. I have some ideas for what I could do later, like having multicolored trains, you know, with different colors of paint going around a big loop or something, but for now I think I'm okay. I mean, I don't mind more ideas, but I mean, I like to discover things by myself, but if it's just an idea on how to use trains, then please do share. Like, whether or not I want to, there's lots of ways you could use them. So I feel like it's not so much there's a best way, but just different ways. All right, I've got 20 research points. What do I use them on? Do I care about more train colors yet? Not really. We're getting close to having all the things we care about. So far, train throughput has not been a problem, though, so I'm not going to do anything with that. And let me just confirm I'm getting the proper shape here. Yes, we are. Cool. What is this, though? Wait, that's on a belt? That goes all the way to the base? Oh, that's pretty rough. So that's gonna take like 3 years. I should probably load that on the train. And what's happening here? Oh, that used to be necessary because of how I was doing vortex delivery, but now I can just do this. Yeah. I could explain it. I don't think it's worth it. Now this will just deliver straight into the vortex, which means I can also just deliver here, straight into the vortex. By doing a train stop. Shape loader. That. Wagon. Rail. Belt. I think that's it. Yeah. And then that will join. Sweet. Well, Novalith, I'm curious what your thoughts are. The way you phrased it made it almost sound like you were saying like there's a right or a wrong way to do it or something. It's like I'm all ears for ideas. But there's lots of ways to solve these things. Okay, so then what else do I need to even do? That's done. This one will be done. So I guess we need to start on some new. Maybe I'll work on the milestone for once. I just like unlocking all the research, and I feel like 1 or 2 more of these, and we'll have most of the research done. Maybe I will work on this one. This one's a little tricky, so we need green and blue, circle and square. Oh, but I feel like I need to delete something first. What was this? That shape is done now, right? I need to get better at deleting things as soon as they're useless. Yeah, this shape is done. You're dead. You're dead. Which means this is all useless. Square mining, that's not needed. Red paint, that's all gone. Alright, I'll leave that there because that's a full belt blue paint. Always nice to have. There's red paint here. Alright, I don't need any of that anymore. it does feel good to... It does feel good to remove stuff. Yeah, Novalith, I did actually mention that exact idea in the last stream. I think an even easier idea is to just make the train longer. Rather than doing all 3 Z levels, what you can do is just make a longer train, if I can find the right button, shape loader. So like, let's say I only have 1 belt of throughput on the space belt here. Rather than trying, because you need to use a foundation and finicky stuff to get it to all 3 Z levels, you can just do this. And then it'll split that throughput into 3 different packages that then the train could carry 3 packages at once. So same idea, it makes for a longer train, but I think it's easier to do in terms of implementation because you don't have to have the foundation where you take 1 belt and put it onto all 3 Z levels. Which, of course, wouldn't be that big of a deal because you could just blueprint it, so it doesn't really matter, but... Alright, and oh, jeez. Delete this belt. Okay, what else is going on here? What's this? Just random squares? This belt seems useful. I still need that one. Okay. Alright. So I need squares, blue, green, and circles. Circle, square, blue, green. Maybe over here. Yeah, let's do this area. Where was this area? Actually, it's pretty close. Nice. Okay, so I need to copy the shape code. L, paste, ban the bot, and move on with my life. So I need opposite corners. Do I have that? I don't think I have a mine opposite corners yet. Time to make another mining platform blueprint. This one's gonna be a little trickier. I may not be able to do it on the mining platform. This one is a little bit trickier. How would I... It's like I have to destroy, rotate, then swap. Let's ponder. Let's ponder. What if I destroy like this? It is kind of annoying that you have to rebuild the elevator belt part thing. I guess we need to destroy all of them. Okay. And then we do 180 on 2 of them. And then we just do a swapper. No, that won't work. We need to rotate this one as well. Then a swapper. We need to rotate both. So we need it to be top and bottom. Like that. Yeah. Wow, that's actually surprisingly simple. And then final step is rotate there. And then we're done. Okay. It only works for full shapes, though. That's the trouble. Wait. Oh, I had that off by one. And then these can be the middle two. These can be the outer two. Need the platform? What? For loading a train, if you're going to do that, you'll need 3 different sources. No. For loading a train, it automatically splits the output, same as you would on Z levels. If your goal is just to get more throughput from one train, you can either do the turning your 4 belts into 12 belts worth of Z levels, or turning your 4 belts into 12 belts worth of width. It's the same net result. So I'm not exactly sure what you mean. But that's done. So that's done. Now, this is the / as I call it, because it's falling forward. So it's mining full into /. The problem is it's destroying half. Do I care about that? Because we could get 8 belts worth of this if we didn't destroy, but that would require cutting rather than destroying. And then we need twice as many swappers. I don't know if it would fit. It would be a much tighter fit, that's for sure. How many extra squares do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't even have enough width to kind of do that. So yeah, this is fine. I mean, look at all that. I have plenty of space. I think I need to worry less about that. So copy, save. This is full to /. That's what I'm calling opposite corners now. Wait, where are my custom shape codes? Does it delete those every time you restart the game? That's really annoying, actually. When you add custom shapes as icons, it doesn't keep them. That seems like a bug, actually. It's this one, and this one. Anyway, I need squares, not circles. So, R for rectangle. 1 and 3. Dash, dash, dash. Yeah, there we go. Again, I have no idea what this will do with different shapes. It is destroying the west half on all of them. So it's basically turning the east half. It's really east to F/. It only keeps the east. Because that could be useful if I need a / of circles and only the east half of what I have is circles. This should still work because it starts by destroying the west half. One belt. Well, 4 belts. I don't know what to call it. 1 to 1. Oh yeah, no, you didn't offend at all. No, you're totally fine. It's just the way you had said it. Your original question almost sounded like, would you like me to tell you? I don't know. Just the way it was phrased kind of confused me. What? Your comments were totally fine on the ideas. I like the ideas. Okay, so I do that. So yeah, this is actually the exact situation I was just talking about. If I could find somewhere where the east two were circles, like right here, for example, then we can just use the same blueprint. Keep east f/ should get me exactly what we want. Yeah. I guess I want backward slash now, but I can handle that when we get there. So then we bring that over. Tab. What's shaping, Dave? What's shaping indeed? All right, bring these over. I also probably should do a blueprint for train stations, just so I'm not constantly having to build them from scratch. Although it's so simple, it's only like 2 or 3 pieces, but I do feel like it might be easier to do like a locomotive plus 2 wagons plus rail. Yeah, let's do that. Loader. Maybe I'll put the loaders next to it. This is the meaning of life right here. Mobius train. If the items load at 100 items per second, when you split like that, the train will take 300 seconds to load instead of 100. But that would be true if you split the 100 items into 3 Z levels as well. I guess maybe I didn't understand what your original point was, but using multiple Z levels to load a train isn't going to be any different than multiple X or Y levels. Either way, the idea is just to get more packages onto one train, even if the original belt is only like a throughput of 4 belts worth. Okay, is that really worth it, or should I just put this back here? I guess the reason that's nice is then I can easily change the length. But then why wouldn't I just face it this way? So yeah, this makes it easy to increase the length or whatever. Okay, so that will be my train, basic, train, I'll just call it train loading. Whatever, I don't need anything fancy. 2 wagons. $2W for 2 wagon. We need a new folder for that. Train BPs. Alright. That just saves me that hassle. Now, what am I actually doing? This is bringing / circles. So we're going to need to rotate those and then stack with the green. I also haven't blueprinted this fluid thing yet for some reason. How expensive are they? 25. That just feels more expensive than it should be, but I'm finally gonna do it because I'm tired of this nonsense. We actually have enough for once. So fluid miner. Yeah, that's exactly the same as ore mining, or shape mining, I should say. So then we need the extractors, pipes, this is just save. I guess I'll... Do I want the extensions behind? I probably do, honestly. Extract full. I don't know what to call it. Call it pump instead of mine, so it's clear. Pump all instead of mine all. Try to keep it consistent. Okay. So then we've got our green. Should I double down? No. The rates, I still don't need more than 4 belts worth. Because that's 10 minutes for each of these, 25 minutes for that. Like, that's not a big deal. 4 belts is fine. Building everything twice as big isn't worth it in this case. Okay, so I paint the squares with this. Grab our painting blueprint. Green / perfect. Do I have room to rotate them here? Not really. Where do I have room to rotate? Because this will be the stacking. Do I need a whole separate one just for rotation? That is a bit sad. Maybe... Is it worth redoing this blueprint to change the final rotation? It might be. So that was a keep. What was that? Keep east. So this one, the icon, keep merge north, needs the... There is no symbol. S, no, R. S is star. Okay, I have been using B for belts, so I guess I could call this 4 belts. So I need keep east B/4B. And all we have to change is the rotation of the final product here. So then... to do so... Rotator. That's the one that's already there. I think that does it. Alright, there we go. So then this is... Control S, keep east B/4 belts. Backslash... this. Oh my god, are you serious? The capitalization of the R here matters? That... why? Why does that matter? Why wouldn't it just count both? That's the same thing. Clearly, if I do that, that's supposed to mean the same as that, right? Maybe not? I don't know. I don't fully understand how shape codes work, I guess. What? Where did I not make it? Backslash would be this, are you, this, are you. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what are you saying? You're trying to keep the load time the same, but make the unload time longer, so that when the factory completes a cycle, the train has come back before all the product has been used. You want a short... The train loading time is the same, regardless of whether you're using... Okay, let's settle this once and for all. I'm still not exactly sure what you're saying. The way I'm hearing what you're saying is that it would be different to do... So let's say you have a single space belt, which is 4 belts. We're not using multiple Z levels on the space belt. So we have one, oh my God, never hit the right button. So this is a 4 belt system, 600 a minute, right? With my current numbers. Now, I do understand what you're saying. If the train is really, really long, then what will happen is it'll load the full 600 a minute into the, you know, train loader station. Like this. And then the packages will show up here because it's only on the first Z level. Packages will start backing up. And then if we've only got a 1-wagon train, it'll stop here. It'll go really far. And then it'll drop it off and then come all the way back. And if the train is too long from start to finish, then what will happen is, like, it won't make the loop fast in short enough time. And we did the math back with some other, when I had a set of upgrades, and it was 45 seconds was the actual math on it. We needed 1 trip every 45 seconds. Now, what I'm hearing you suggest, I might be hearing it wrong, and what I'm talking about would accomplish the exact same thing. So idea 1, which is what you're talking about, which is we would actually take the 600 a minute that's coming in on 4 belts, and I would get it basically split into multiple Z levels. So I don't know the easiest way to do this, but basically I would be like, okay, there's Z level 1 and 2 and 3 for this one. Yeah, so like that. On Z level 2, it would go there. Z level 1, and I'm not gonna do it for all 3 because you get the point. Or for all 4. But we could do this for all 4 belts, and now we're splitting 600 a minute into, well, still 600 a minute, but it'll be on 3 Z levels. And then when we export that to the train, now we'll still be getting 600 a minute, but it's really like 200 a minute here, 200 a minute here, 200 a minute here. It will take longer for those first 3 packages to be created, but then once they're being created, you create 3 at a time. So the overall packages per minute is the same rate. And now when the train comes, it'll carry 3 at a time. And then when we unload, we'll have to recompress. We'll do the reverse of this back down to 1 layer. All that accomplishes is now we're getting 3 times as much throughput with our train. Nothing else has changed. And my comment was saying another way to accomplish that doesn't require this part, is by having just a 3 long train instead. And then we do this. And now this will be the exact same thing, because the belts will automatically split it. Although I guess this would be a manifold split, so I'd have to, if you want to split it 3 ways, I guess you do this, like that. And this will accomplish the exact same thing. It will be indistinguishable to the other thing we just made up. Because this will be 200 a minute on this one, 200 a minute on this one, 200 a minute on this one. All 3 packages will get created at the same time. The train will carry 3 packages, and then those 3 packages will be unloaded and compressed back down into one. So again, I'm not exactly sure if I misunderstood what you were talking about, but those 2 things I just talked about are exactly the same. Here? Yeah, so do I have backslashes? Do I need to clear this whole space belt? Probably do. Jeez. I'm just going to clear all that. Okay, well, that'll take a minute to catch up. But now that we have the backslashes, I can just do my blueprint for stack. Oh, I completely forgot that this is a thing. Freaking A, man. There's a blueprint. And can I get to that from here? Yeah, Shift 7. I can just automatically open. Oh, and they're all right here. Oh, look at that. So that's where the icons matter more. Because now, if I don't know what my icons are doing, I have to highlight it. Okay, that's interesting. That makes me want to design better icons then. That was weird. Wait, what? Oh, you have to hit tab? I don't like that. No, you can select it. Okay. But if you click on the one you already have selected, it closes it. Weird. And it doesn't have it selected for you. I do find that a bit odd. Okay, flip. That'll stack. Oh, I'm being a dummy right now. I'm making the second shape before I even need to. For now, I just need this shape to be delivered. Where's the nearest rail delivery system? Over here. The other thing that I think is true, I guess I could watch. I think using the vortex ends up increasing your train throughput because it should, as soon as this one jumps in. What are the odds they get there at the same time with how far away they are? That should immediately spawn a new one, I think. I don't know exactly where that one came from though. But I think it then makes a lot more throughput because it doesn't have to take a bunch of time for the return trip, which is neat. Okay, we got 4 belts of that. And yeah, that'll just go straight to the vortex. Beautiful. Milestone level ups. Ooh, 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, 4. 31%. We're almost in the top 30. 30% that is, not 30 people. Okay, now it's time to start with the main idea, which is pin pushing. Pin pushing, eh? So I just need about a go million blue squares and half blue circles. Half green circles. So of course this is the north. I don't have a keep. Do I have a keep merge north? Guess we're about to find out. This would be mining platforms. Keep merge north. 2 belts worth. Yeah, okay. So I want 8. No. 8 belts. Yeah. Oh, but I don't want to merge this one. This is like a keep north only. Okay, I have to design a new one for that. Yeah, oh, they're just... My brain's like trying to think of 5 different ways to sort. Even sort my mining blueprints. It's like I could have mining blueprints that keep 3/4 of the material, ones that keep all of the material, ones that keep only half the material. That could be a good way to do it, because it's like, okay, I would want the subset that keeps half the material, and then I want the one that keeps the north half, but not merges it back into a full circle, you know, and then I need both of those. There's a lot of options here. Oh, okay. If your suggestion had 3 actual, like 12 belts of input, then yeah, that would increase train throughput. But you can split 12 belts of input vertically or horizontally, and that does accomplish the same thing. So if your main comment was just that train throughput's not infinite, and sometimes you need to increase it, you can also just add more trains. It's really easy to just add more trains on the same line, and that also accomplishes train throughput increase. So there's a lot of ways to make sure your trains are doing enough. Alright, so to keep the north, this is actually super easy. What is that? Oh, the pin pusher. That's the new thing. All I need to do is mine, rotate, destroyer. And do I even rotate it back? I mean, I probably should. So I have that. And then that's that. Okay. So this is Control C, Control S. What is this? North. Keep north only. 2B. 2 belt out. Mining platform blueprint. I guess I really wish they had more shape options here. It's really frustrating that they don't have random shapes that you can use as an example. It's also frustrating that it deleted all of my custom ones from last session. But basically it turns that into that. Okay. So there's 8 belts. I guess I do need a rotation. Yeah, I need a rotation foundation. I think it'll show up enough that it'll matter. So I need a clockwise version. Alright, that's it. Feels like such a waste of a foundation. That's pretty rough. Oh, should I just... Yeah, I should. There we go. So now it's like... How often do I need that, though? Because then that'll make the blueprint way more expensive, blueprint point-wise. Not that I've had to worry about blueprint points, but making it cost triple feels like a lot. Also, didn't I say this is 2 belts worth? This is totally 4 belts. I don't know why I said that's 2 belts. Because I'm not merging. I'm keep north only. Where did it go? Oh god, where is everything? Keep north only 2B. This is a mining platform. Uh-oh, that's glitchy. I'm trying to scroll up, and it's not, like, letting me. That's problematic. How am I supposed to put it into the folder? If I'm down here, it won't let me scroll up. As soon as I move the mouse, it unscrolls. So that's buggy. Can I drag it into this one? Nope. So I have to right-click it and select the folder there. Yeah. That's probably not how it should be. What's the difference between those two? I have no idea. Oh. Wow. I guess it's just that version of it? I don't know. Did I finally name it the right thing, or is it still named wrong? Keep north only 2B. It's still named wrong. 4B. Hate to bust your bubble, but the ranking's not live. It's a calculation. Well, given that there's enough players in the game, I would say that that's probably pretty accurate. Like, just statistically. Even if it's not actually looking at my technical percentile, it probably is pretty close. Okay, so I've got those 4 sets of belts, so that's 16 belts. Didn't I say 8? Is 8 belts fine? Maybe 8 belts is not fine. I'm gonna need 52,000 of it. Why not? Let's go big or go home. I didn't mean to delete that. I still haven't saved that. This is clockwise. So Control S. Clockwise. Rotate CW. I might do a simple processing platforms one, because that's pretty simple. Literally all it does. And now we have a version that's 180. Grab the symbol. And then we need CCW. Rotate CCW. Okay. And now I would like the blueprint. You can only see the first few. That kind of defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it? No, it's still me. I'm bad. Sorry. Forgot to put them in the folder. There we go. No, we are still missing some. No, I'm in the wrong folder. No? No, I'm not. What's going on here? Where did those blueprints go? If not into processing platforms. Rotate 180, rotate C. They're in there. But when I open up this menu, they're not here. Refresh, top left. Okay. Feel like I shouldn't have to hit that button, but okay. That did fix it. Weird. That feels really odd. Alright, well, all that being said, we can now 180 these bad boys. It's a bug. Okay. Well, I found a bug! Yay! It's actually harder than it sounds with this game, which is great news. Okay, now I need the blueprint for painting. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna paint all of these green. I need 4 belts of green. Yikes. This is where maybe I should start triple stacking everything. Because this is going to start being obnoxious to just belt 4 things. And if I only had to belt 2 things, that would be really nice. But there's no way I could do a triple stacker on a 1x1. It would probably have to be a... whatchamacallit? Oh, not a 1x1. Okay. Oof, I got lucky on that. That works out just perfectly. Okay, so there's those guys. I will set up train blueprint here. 4 inputs. A couple extra wagons. What? Why? Weird. Wagons have rotation. I didn't even notice that before. Huh. Maybe I've never built trains facing south before. I don't know. It feels like they could just not, and everything might work okay still. But then I guess they wouldn't know which way to connect. Train stop, rail. Okay, did I do this right? I think so. We will find out. Alright, where's my train delivery town? Let's go to here. Do a little jumpsies. And merge. We'll see if that's enough trainage or if I need more. Yeah, I do think probably in the long run I'm going to want to do more triple stacked things where I kind of, like, I output one on Z1, one on Z2, one on Z3, and then I've got my rotator that's got all 3 Z levels covered, and then that just saves me a lot of space. Not space that matters so much, but just foundations and like overall clicks would be reduced. So that would be nice. Okay, and then I just need blue squares, which is like really, really easy. So blue squares, I can grab my fluids here. And then there's not like a full square right next to me, right? That I'm just missing. Oh, there is one over there. That'll make my life a little easier. Okay. And what do we do? Just load straight into a train. Like that. I'll go over here. Maybe I should cross over the great pipe wall of 2024. Yeah, and then we're gonna need a paint. You know what I should do is load these onto Z level 2. And then we've got the ability to send it all in the same train. Be quite nice. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I will say, like, I don't know if it's the game's fault, but I am doing it a lot. So I wonder if there are some ways the game could make it a little easier for people. Like, there are a few annoyances I've had, but again, it's like, that could just be preference. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to do it. But, like, I found often when trains are selected and then you're zooming in and doing stuff and then you zoom back out, it goes back to trains. I don't know if I like that. I think most of the time when I zoom out, I want it to default to platforms. But again, like, that could be something where other people feel the exact opposite, where they're like, no, I do like it sticking with the last thing you built. Because shift 6 is just, and 7 are so far away to select on the keyboard. I think it's easier to just click often. Anyway. Okay, we'll need the unloaders here. Will that work? No. I have to be back one more tile. Like that. And and the train stop. I almost wish unloaders and loaders would just automatically have a living update where, like, okay, at any section of belts, it just automatically creates a stop in front of it. I said this in the last episode. I can't comprehend of a reason you wouldn't want a stop, because these do nothing without a train stop. So why would it not auto place one? I don't know. Maybe it's not possible for the game logic to do it that way, or maybe there are other reasons I'm not considering, but it seems like that would be nice. Okay, so you're bringing the squares to here. Squares are getting painted with blue, and then they're all on Z level 2, which means I can merge them with these belts, which perfectly enough I think I will be able to do with jumps or underground. No, it doesn't reach. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a really big bummer. In fact, that's such a big bummer. How do I even fix that? Glitch dot, that does make sense. You could have, just like they have placeholder wagons, though, you could have placeholder stations to accomplish the same effect. So yeah, that is a good example, though. I'm glad someone was able to give me one. So what the heck? I guess this... No, that won't help here. Maybe... Okay, this is how we solve it. So this one's gonna need to come in from the side. And the other ones should be able to merge like this. I do find the underground space belts to be a bit kind of tricky to maneuver, and all the hotkeys and stuff. I really wish it was just Q and E, like the, you know, like the belt building here. I really wish the space ones did the same thing. Okay, that should do it. So now we're utilizing the same delivery train to deliver 2 shapes. I'm gonna guess this one might need a second train. Oh, they slow down at corners? Oh, I did not know that. That actually changes things. Very interesting that they slow down at corners. And then does it make a new one immediately back here? It does. Okay. I probably don't need another train then. Was that 45 seconds? Hard to tell. Doesn't really cost me anything to do this. So why not? It costs me imaginary points that I have 3,600 of. That's all it costs me. Sweet. So that should be getting us what we need, right? Yes and yes. The space belts and pipes will automatically go under things. Yeah, that's definitely one thing I've requested. I think there are some other slight frustrations too, but that alone will help for sure. That will help. Is that pinned? It is pinned. Look at that. I'm confused on why it hasn't shown any as delivered yet. Krydax. Krydax. Yes, yes, FH. The goal is with pins. Oh man. Okay. So here's my you know, I'm bad, so I'm gonna complain moment. I do think it would be helpful if there were dots shown over the shape to represent pins underneath it. I know that technically you can tell because it's smaller, but that's a really minor thing that's hard to see, right? Like, on the circle, it's a little more clear, like it feels abnormally small, but the square, you almost can't even tell unless you're like comparing it to what the square normally looks like on another shape. Then you can see, oh yeah, like the corner of the square is normally over the edge, and now it's not. But you can't really tell. So having little indicator dots to show that there are pins underneath, I think would be really handy. Oh, the colorblind colors have shapes in them. Well, maybe there could be indicators outside the circle for pins. I don't even know. Like, there probably is some way that you could indicate pins. I'm not loving how easy it is to miss pins. I guess that's part of the game. That's why this exists, is so you can, you know, get a nice exploded view. But I do think that one, it is my fault. Yes, I will own it. I screwed up. I even literally knew that these had pins underneath them earlier, and I just forgot. So that is totally on me. I do also think it's hard to see the pins. Those can both be true at the same time. So we have to do some pinning. Basically, I just need to pin both shapes. So that's pretty easy. I just need to get a platform and design something that pins shapes, which seems pretty easy. The pin pusher, I need 3 per belt. Okay. So then this is going to be really easy, I think. Like, really easy. Because I can just do that. That. I guess technically that could be there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they could just put a marking on the shape overall, just to show that, like, hey, there's something else here that you should check out. Or they could put around the, you know, outside, maybe, to show a pin. Like, there could be a little arrow pointing to that quadrant, or hextant, if you're playing on hex. That would show that. I don't know. That could be too busy, though. It's the kind of thing that as the developer, you'd have to play with it to see what works the best. But having nothing to indicate pins, that feels a little lackluster to me. I am just gonna go with my triple Z level, like, approach, I think, moving forward. So this is pin all. So I don't know how to represent pins. With the shape code. What is it? Oh, geez. So layer 1, it's like P dash. Okay, so if I copy that, go back to my blueprint, processing, pin all. I want to modify you. And then I have to add codes to here. I want one without the pins. You go from that to that. And I'll put the little pin icons over there too. Alright. Now I will just take this, scooch it over 1, and I should be able to plop that here, I think. Exactly, glitch dot. It might be one of those things where it's like, you know what? It's just how the game is. The shapes get complicated. You got to look at them carefully. I can understand that. It's hard. Actually, no, I take that back because you can't click on them here to see the exploded view. So I actually take back what I just said. I do think the shapes visually need to have an indicator for pins. Because for this, it's like, how do you easily, like, you can't get underneath it or see the exploded view easily, especially if it's on a belt and moving along. Like, you want to just be able to tell, is that the right shape? Is that not the right shape? So, I really wish there was a way to see pins. But, all that being said, this should work now, finally. The right way. And we've got 16 belts of each, so that should go really fast. Alright, yeah, 16 belts. Wow. And my belts are 150 a minute. So that's 600 a minute per lane times 2400 a minute. That's gonna go by in just a few minutes. Perfect. Is this one still happening? Is it just going slow? I think it is. Can you click on the shape indicators at the end of the belt? No. No, you can't. There's like a little respawn indicator there. Cool. Cool. So we should see those get delivered, right? Why are they still at 0? Didn't we already have a trip? Maybe the last trip they were empty. But if we don't get any on this one, then I'm still doing something wrong, which will be confusing. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, there wouldn't be an indicator. Yeah, so glitch. What I'm getting at here is I don't think it should be an additional context menu or something like that. I think that's actually going to get into the range of like, wait, so you can hover this shape here. What about that shape there? What about this shape that's moving along the belt just as a showing you? What about the individual? I think there's too much going on there for you to add an additional context menu. I think what I'm getting at is like, there's the platter that the shape is on, and then there's the shape on top of it. And I think what I'm saying is there could be little dots, they could be white dots even, I don't know, around the edge of the platter that show you which pins are in which locations. That's just one idea. That might not look that good, but something like that, so that everywhere the shape shows up, whether it's something you can click on or just something moseying along a belt, you would be able to tell where the pins are in all the places that the shape is showing up. I think that is what would be helpful. So we're gonna work on this one next, after we get our beautiful operator levels. Yeah, top 29. Someday I will automate these blueprint point ones. Haven't really needed them yet. I think, did I delete my automation of it? I had the second one automated. I think I might have just deleted it, yeah. So I probably should keep a loose eye on my blueprint points if they start dropping. We'll need to get a bunch of those going. So now, isn't this basically ready to go? Yes, I literally just need to do this. Done. So that'll fix that. Let me clear these out. And what's next for milestones? Next, we cut. This one's kind of weird, actually. So this is a 2-step. That one the green ones I just paint again. The blue ones, we cut in half and then drop on half of a diamond. What I think would be easier is to drop onto whole stars. Then we can cut in half. Still really want a shape search function. Don't see any whole stars. Where even am I again? This is for up here. Oh yeah, no, I do have the half stars. I already designed it that way. I thought ahead on this. Okay, so I do only have the half stars. But I have whole squares. So it could be easier to take my mining blueprint that does keep north only. No, keep merge north. So we only get 2 belts out of each of these. But for the final shape, I only need half. So it's okay if I only have 8 belts of diamonds. Stars. Because if I only have 8 belts of stars, I drop the whole squares on those 8 belts. So I'll only need 8 belts of squares. And then I cut those in half, and now I've got 16 belts of that. So I need 4 of these. Oops, too many. Okay, so that's that. I will need to switch around where these are getting delivered. Uh-oh. This is the south, not the north. Cridax. Do I even have that one yet? Keep merge south, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yes. Delete, copy. Now I've got 2 space belts of stars. And now I need the blue squares, which are here. So I can just ditch 2 belts of that. Okay, bring this together. This one we're just gonna have to design. It's gonna be a little weird. What are we gonna do? Do I need more space than this? I think so. I should do this stacker foundation first. Save me some work. One that goes on top is the blue. Let's do this. Blue comes in from the side like this. Okay. So then there is the stacked shape that we want, but we need to cut it in half now. So now I need like a cut and rotate platform. Cut and rotate. So it'll bring in 1 set of belts and it'll output 2 sets of belts. feel like I probably already have this build. Hold on. Full cut. Yep. Full to half. We already have it. That's it. Yeah? Guess we're about to find out. Why is this... Oh. Yeah. That happens. All the blues are coming in on Z level 2, and I forgot to modify this accordingly. And are these... Wait, these aren't the pinned blues. Oh. The pinning's back there, that's right. Wait, what? Oh, because I'm pinning all 3 Z levels, that's why it works. Okay. But here we have to pin the blues first. Reset. Okay, so the pinned blues then should come over here. I think that's the overall shape we want, and that looks right. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, it's on Z1 and 2 rather than a... It's kind of annoying. I need a way to stack, or I'll just make the train longer. It's probably easier. These just have to go through another layer of stacking. So those are just double pinned, so that's done. And then, heck, I'll just do this. For the squares. Copy that. Oh, I need an extra space. Why solve hard problems? Just add more. Exactly. You got the idea. Just add more servers. Why make it harder than it needs to be? Alright. Can move all that back, though. Respawn those trains, and I want to say we're good to go. Sweet. Nice. And then what's the last step? Do I just combine them? Yeah, I literally just combine them. That's super easy. And then we'll get color mixing unlocked, which means 4 new colors, because you get purple, teal, yellow, and then white if you mix all 3, I assume. Wait, no, I don't know how it works. I presume white's a color we can do. No, it would be black. Paint mixes to black, not to white. I'm thinking light. This is CYMK, not RGB. Right? RGB is the light. Yeah. So maybe we can make black, but you would need to mix all 3 colors to make black. And it looks like these have 2 inputs and 1 output. So maybe you can't mix these colors at all? I don't know. Don't know yet what it'll look like. Okay, we got 1440 already of that one. These shapes aren't coming in anymore. I screwed something up. What did I break? Uh-oh. Did I delete it? Did I delete the whole thing? Oh, frick. Wait, no, really? I think I deleted the wrong part of the factory. That's painful. That's really painful. Ooh, yeah, that's what happened. Can you view your undo history? Not that far back, that was hours ago. So I have to remake that shape from scratch. Damn. No. Here are the blues. Hold on. Here are the blue circles. Oh, I lost the stars. Okay, why did I... maybe that was an accident. Okay, maybe we're okay. Hold on. I just need to get the full mining stars back. We might be okay. Okay, so there's stars. Those will get painted red. The red stars drop on top. Do I still have green squares? I still have green squares. Okay, we're okay. Everything's okay. I don't know. I must have deleted that when I was deleting something else like this on accident. Okay, thank goodness. So those will finish off then. And then I can delete it. Sweet. Measure once, bulldoze everything. Yes. Oh man. Alright, so I'm preemptively gonna whip up a blueprint that I know I'm gonna need, which is... let me delete these, because I don't need them anymore. Just leave that way. So the blueprint I'm gonna need is like a 1 to 2, and a 2 to, like a stack and unstack of belts. So how do I want... Yeah, the higher one should go on the right. Okay. So this one is going to be the unstack. Very space inefficient blueprint, but it does the job. So this is Z1 plus 2 to Z1 plus Z2. Basically the idea. Oh. Would it be better? Hold on. No. I'm being dumb. It would be better for this to be on a single foundation, and then I can just add a belt over here. Yeah, never mind. I'll do it this way. Sure. I'm not in their Discord, but I probably should report that. There is the feedback button right here as well, so I can also report on that. What am I doing? Up, then turn, then down. Up, turn, up. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's just better. Because this is wasteful, so I can always just add a belt and it could go any direction. So this is a more flexible thing. There's no reason to do it this way. So, save you as Z1 plus 2. To Z1 plus Z2. Sure. I'll have the word 2 in there. I don't really feel like there's a lot I can put here. Maybe the belt symbol. And I want a new folder for these types of things. This is gonna go in a folder called Z Nonsense. Because I feel like there could be a lot of variations on this. So there's that one, and now I need the reverse of this. Can you just select belts and reverse them? Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think you can. Now I need the reverse. Alright. So then we make this guy into Z1 plus Z2 to Z1 plus 2. And then Z nonsense folder. Alright, cool. So I do feel like the late game is a lot of work like that, and then you just build up this beautiful blueprint library that can do whatever functions you need to do. This really is very mathematical of a game because you're basically creating functions, right? And then you're calling those functions when you paste from your blueprint library. And then you could combine certain functions and make that a new function, aka blueprint. And then you're just like connecting your variables to those functions. It's like, oh, your paint variables, you know, are the space pipes. So really, this is like a programming game with the way that it works. It really plays out like a programming problem. Now, I need the function I just made. Perfect timing. So I'm gonna move this again a little bit further out, and then delete those. So these are currently Z1 plus 2s, and they need to be Z1. Wait. Did I name these like a crazy person? I think I did. Hold on. This is Z1 plus Z1. Basically 2Z1. I don't know why I named it that way. This is Z1 plus Z1. It's two separate Z1s, adding to a single Z1 plus 2. I don't know why I didn't name it that way. So I need to take the Z1 plus 2s and split them like this. And then I can go under, and now we've got 4 separate lines that are all on Z1. But I don't want them to be on Z1 because these are on Z1. So then I need Yep, this is how it works, isn't it? Is if you give a mouse a cookie. So now I need the Z1 plus Z1s again. Heck, you know what I really needed here is Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2. Oh god. Would that actually be better? It would be better, because then I could just merge the outputs here. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm going in. Hold my beer. So now we do the same thing, but all the outputs are on Z2. Alright, so now we save that as Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2. Z nonsense. Belt symbol. Save. And now I need the same thing but backwards, which is gonna be really fun. Okay, there. Nope. Let me just copy that. Hold on. And then this. Oh, no. Which one? Hold on. Did I... The one... What am I trying to say? I always want to go left to right. So the belt that ends up on the bottom needs to be the left belt here. I actually don't like that being the way it is. Although, but if I flip it, then it'll be the... Oh, God. Maybe I'll keep it like the stackers. The side belt ends up being the top belt. The one that goes straight through. Not so much, but yeah. Because if I mirror this, then it wouldn't really be left to right. You know? So that doesn't fix it. Controversial question. Is 0 a natural number? Look, I've taught math. I know a lot about math. I don't fully remember the technical differences between like natural and counting numbers and all that. Because you don't end up using those phrasings very often. Like integers versus reals, that matters a lot. Imaginaries versus reals, that matters a lot. You know, but like integers versus whole numbers, that sometimes matters, but often integers are really the most, like you don't tend to need to care the difference between natural, whole, and counting. Some subset of those include the number 0 and some don't, and I don't really care, to put it bluntly, because it doesn't matter. So how do I fix this, or do I fix this? I think in most cases it won't matter because I'm sending the same thing. Yes, I do use 1, 2, and 3, and I do know that it specifically says 0, 1, and 2. But I'm going with 1, 2, and 3 like a normal human. Because the counting numbers start with 1. When you're a little kid, you don't go 0, 1, 2. Not what you do. You go 1, 2, 3. 0 was there before you even started, so you don't need to count it. Anyway, I've digressed. My brain is digressing. I think I'm losing brain cells the longer I sit here and stare at this. I think I like that the one on the side ends up on the top, but what's the other one right now? The other one is that the side one is connected to the top one. And that's true of both, right? Yeah. So actually, I think I'm okay with that. Just slap things together and see what sticks. Yeah, that is a strategy, isn't it? Oh, did I not save? Hold on, I need to save that. I did save it. I just need the backwards version now. That's right. Yeah, I really want a reverse belts button. Not gonna lie. That would be really handy. And 4. Okay. So now this guy is Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2. What? Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2. Oh, I named the other one backwards then, I think. Because this one is Z2 plus Z2 to Z1 plus 2. God. Z2 plus Z2 to Z1 plus Z2. My head doesn't hurt, your head hurts. This is Z... Which way is this one going? This one is splitting into two. So Z1 plus Z2 to Z2 plus Z2. No, I named that wrong. Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2. Yeah. Yes. Alright. One of them I need to delete. This one. I don't have that one. That doesn't exist. So, Z1 plus 2 to 1 plus 1 separate. That's correct. 1 plus 2 to 2 and 2. That looks correct. Yeah. 1 and 1 separately to 1 and 2 together. Correct. 2 and 2 separately to 1 and 2 together. Perfect. Alright, we got it. Have I unlocked the logic stuff yet? Hey, yes. I have. I just haven't used any of it. So, yeah. And I haven't purchased. There's a couple extra unlocks, like logic gates, simulated buildings, and global wire transmission. I haven't unlocked those yet because I haven't started using the logic system yet. But I have the wires unlocked. I haven't even begun to dream of what I could do with the logic, or how I could break my brain with the logic. It's a scary world. Alright, and these need to be... I need to do the reload blueprint thing. So these are Z1 plus 2 to Z2 plus Z2 is what we want. Okay, so then these are all going to end up being on Z2. These are all on Z1, I hope and pray. Yes. So then I just need to merge them, which will take some space. Looks like I have just enough. Perfect. Perfection. No! We have this issue again. Okay, good. I can do it that way. Yeah, don't worry. You can also catch the VODs, right? If you miss the stream live, you can always get the VODs of it. So never fear. Wait, what am I doing? This is not what I needed to do. I feel really dumb right now. This is like literally, I'm delivering the shape separately still. I need to be stacking them. So but we're close to doing what we need to do, because I just need to rotate one of them 180 before. Okay, hold on, we're fine. Everything's fine. Do not panic. All we have to do, we're actually really close, is stacker inline. I've got my inline stacker, and then I need to do a 180 rotation here. Of course, it's rotated wrong. So we 180 those. I'm just gonna clear this out. Yeah, the logic stuff is for the make anything machine. And that I was talking about this yesterday on the stream. It feels a little bit like the logic stuff is almost pointless unless you're gonna go all the way to a make anything machine. It feels really almost like pointless to do small stuff with. And that's where I might be missing something. Oh, these are backwards. Like, I feel like I might be missing something, but what could you do in the more simple sense that would use the logic stuff that we have? I don't really know. Okay, well, I'm back to needing... What am I needing? Oh, okay, this just needs to be a Z level 2 blueprint, and it's not. So I can just cut, go up, and then I just... this. Okay, that should do it. So now we're rotating on Z level 2. Yeah. And then those will land over here where they will get stacked with this. Technically, I could have mergers, but these are already set up, so there's really no difference. And please, God, tell me that's the right shape. It looks like the right shape. Yeah. Alright. So now I can take the train. Pop that over here. That should do it. Boom. I don't remember this track. Is this a new track? I don't know how I would get a new track after this many hours, but I've played enough hours to feel like I should recognize all the music by now. You had a platform that filters shapes that are different on one belt. Yeah, I just haven't felt the need to mix belts yet for throughput reasons. It's easy enough, especially now that I have the trains the way they are. All of the trains can just go onto one line to jump into the vortex. I don't really need to sort out shapes. Yeah. Maybe there's a lots more I'm not doing, but maybe the thing to do would be to make a bunch of full shapes and have a train that has, you know, wagon 1 is circles, wagon 2 is squares, wagon 3 is stars, wagon 4 is diamonds. Those are all the shapes, right? There's only 4 shapes. Square, circle, star, diamond. Yeah, there's only 4 shapes. So you'd have wagon 1, 2, 3, and 4 with those 4 shapes. You could have 5, 6, 7, 8 with those shapes as well if you needed more throughput. You could fill a bunch of wagons with those shapes, and then you could pull a certain shape off by only connecting belt 3, for example. And then... But even then, that wouldn't need logic. Yeah, I don't really know what the logic part does. And you can't do train signals based on logic anyway. So it wouldn't be for train commanding. Unless, is there? I didn't think there was anything that connected the trains to logic. Yeah, none of these are train related. So it really would be for making everything in one spot. So... yeah, other than making a machine that literally you tell it what you want and it changes what it's doing based on that. And I guess you could make a lesser version of a make everything machine. You know, the lesser version would be maybe that it has one belt of each shape coming in. And then you tell it what final shape you want. Just like a single layer, no color change shape. You know, like maybe I want this shape, and on belt 1 I have squares coming in, belt 2 is circles, belt 3 is stars, belt 4 is diamonds, and it cuts and rearranges the pieces to make this. That could be really handy. And then you just need to supply the core shapes all around, and you can make whatever shape you need at will. The problem is the coloring, because if the colors are checkerboarded, you have to make different shapes, color them separately, then stack them back together. It feels like the challenges are each unique enough that unless you're making a full-on make anything, it's not good enough to really do what you need. I don't know. The good thing is we're getting our main shape done. And let's go ahead and tick that box. We can deconstruct that now. That's this one. Delete. I can just delete all this. What's this shape? That one's definitely not needed, right? It's not one of my... Oh, that is the operator one. Never mind. Okay. I'll delete that then. Yeah, what are my operator ones? Yeah, the blue star and then the checkerboard green and red on the blueprint shape, actually. The same as the number 5. No, it's the colors are reversed from the 5-point blueprint one, but it's similar. Where does this go? Okay, that's all good still. Now this is trash. This is trash. Cleaned up pretty nice. What's this shape? That one. Which now requires blue paint on the squares. No, sorry, circles. And we're just 4-belting this, right? So this is going to be a pretty easy shift. I just need my painter. Of course, I rotated backwards. There we go. And then we just need our paint platform. Blue. Bring blue up here. That's literally it. Done. And that'll finish the next task there. Including mixed, there's 6 colors unless you can make black, in which case there's 7. Because there's basically 3 ways to mix, you know, green and red, green and blue, or blue and red. So it seems that there's only 6. I don't even know, what else should I unlock? I feel like I can speed my trains up a little bit. Might as well. White is a color. Wait, it is? So mixing all the colors gives you white? That doesn't make any sense, though. That's not how pigment works, but okay. I was just wondering about that. Because in the reason I had wondered that earlier is in the milestone, it shows the color mixer, and there's that little center one that shows the white. I have 8 belts coming in, right? What's 8 belts a minute? 4 belts a minute is 600. So 8 belts a minute is 1200 a minute. So this is still going to be like 40 minutes for that milestone to finish. That's intense. No, I have 16 belts. Okay, so it's like 20 minutes then. Yeah. 16 belterinos. It's funny how often the trains seem to get somewhere at the same time, despite you'd think it would be so random that, you know, they'd rarely run into each other. I feel like the same thing happens in Factorio. You're like, I've only got 2 trains in this system. How could it possibly deadlock? And then, of course, it does. I did play Shapez 1. I did not even come close to a Make Everything machine. I didn't even get to the final milestone, I don't think, in the original. It just didn't quite capture me like some games do. It was fun, but I wouldn't say it was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. So I just didn't end up playing it enough to get that far. Oh, this is my watermelon one, right? Yeah, the watermelon ones are done. So... oh look, we're seeing it start up right before our very eyes. Okay, but yeah, the watermelon one is this red. Don't need that. Don't need the green here. Don't need those circles. And the rail, I have no reason to not just go in a straight line to there now. Make that a straighter line. Same with this. This one should be from here. Straight. That's the merge. Oh, I just messed up that one. Deleted that train. Just sacrificed 1,200 shapes. Yeah, I feel like I will not be making the anything machine in this game either. I'm pretty confident about that. And wow. So there's still 2 more milestones. Crystals. What are... oh, crystals are like the cool color. I wonder how that works. Fills gaps and pins of a shape with fluid and hardens it into a crystal. Ooh, very interesting. Alright, operator level 25. Yeah, it's interesting, but it's also a lot of logic wires that probably... I'm not someone that builds huge logic machines in games. I never have been. I was never super into redstone in Minecraft. In Factorio, I use circuit wires, but about the most complicated I tend to use is a RS latch. Anything more than that, and my eyes cloud over. I'm a math teacher, not a programmer. I actually started in college as a programmer, and I changed majors. So math and programming, they share a lot, but they're definitely different. And I am far more of a mathematician than a programmer. Our base is looking pretty clean right now. I think I've deleted all the stuff we don't need. Because that's the operator shape. This is also the operator shape, right? Yeah, that's the bottom part of the operator shape. And then they're getting combined here. Sent off to the vortex. Works out fine. Yeah, it's all good. So I'm just making all 3 operator shapes, and then these 2 shapes right now. So I could look at the next task. Mushroom Part 1. Wow. Still just can't believe how many of these there are. And how close am I to being done with research? Not too far. That's going to be 150 points alone, though, so that'll be quite a bit more. Foundation, the 3x3 is pretty expensive, so I do still need to be doing some more tasks here. Okay, so I need star, circle, red, and blue. Star, circle, there, blue. There's no red around here though. It's kind of annoying. And I only need half star. Ideally, I would be near a full circle and a half star. Half circle's fine too. But I need twice as much circle as I need star, is what I'm saying. So here is circle. And there's full star over there. There's also half star right here if I cut off the top. Oh, you're fine, Glitch Dot. I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. Okay, so blue. Oh, here we go. Here's star and blue and red and half circle. All pretty close. Okay, this is where we want to do it. Alright, you save as a map location. So that way I can come back to it. And step 1 is any of my keep west or north blueprints for mining. So what do I want? Keep north only? Sure, that'll work fine. And let's go with 8 belts. Why not? Get it done fast. So we need to paint all that. So I need a painting blueprint. Two sets of blue. I could just paint one set and then cut it in half. That's actually going to be more effective. Half as many pipes and belts. Alright, so then we gotta paint this bad boy. There. Bingo. Ah! There we go. And now I need to cut. I can find the right BP. What's it called? Full to half cut. 4 to 8. That's good. How did I get to teaching? Honestly, it just felt right. Like, I'd really liked a lot of my math, well, a couple of my math teachers in high school. I really liked them a lot. And I was like, if I could be, you know, half as good as they were for other students, then that would feel good. And so that's what got me into teaching. The education system in this country is kind of a hot, flaming garbage train wreck. So I'm no longer a teacher. I'm a full-time content creator now. And for a while I was just tutoring math rather than teaching math, which was far better for me. The classroom is a really rough place. But yeah. Okay, so that's gonna cut the shapes. What shape am I gonna get? I don't actually know. Would you tell me, please? No? Not ready to tell me what I'm getting yet. I forget which way it ends up aligned. I guess the blueprint should tell me that. Now that's also kind of annoying. If you have blueprint selected and you zoom out, it unselects it. I actually don't like that. It looks like it ends up on the right half. So then I'm gonna need to... I don't need to rotate anything, because that's a shapeless or orientationless. Crap. What's going on here? What? Oh, I'm being a dummy. I didn't change this to be the full mining blueprint. Okay, the mine all blueprint, I want it to be like way easier to notice. There. I want to see it. Of course, it doesn't take effect unless you reload. But now it should be clear. That one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's try this again. Mining platform, mining full shapes. We will paint those full shapes. Cut them. We'll end up with the east half. I have 8 belts, and at least for now, that is all we need. But I'll get the other parts ready too, so we'll kind of belt, leave some space there, and then I'll belt up to the train. Not copy the train stops, please. Merge into that. Oh! No, that's right, never mind. That's normal. Yeah, I mean, there were some crappy students too. I would say that it's all a mixed problem. Like, students are kind of crappy, but only because they're taught to be that way by their parents, by society, by media. Like, it's a really, like, you know, you look at other countries where like teaching is a respected profession, and like students are more respectful, right? Parents are more respectful to the teachers. The administration cares for the teachers better. It all kind of comes together. So like, I did have some crappy students, but it wasn't really their fault, is the way that I'd say it. It's kind of like, you're crappy because the system you're in is crappy, and like, that's understandable. I had lots of great students too, despite being in a crappy system, but I had plenty of students where I'm like, you're making me not want to be here today. Like, and high school is different, right? Like, you know, than university or whatever. So I think there's a lot of, and also it very much depends on like what location you're teaching in, the school itself. There's so many variables, but at the end of the day, I think the reason I didn't make the best teacher is I didn't want to do classroom management. I really just wanted to teach, and that would have made me better in a university setting where it's like, I'm here to teach students who want to learn. And there were lots of students there who didn't want to learn. And I'm the kind of teacher that would be more on the side of like, well, if you don't want to be here, then there's the door. Like, I don't have a need to teach people who don't care about learning. And the problem is there's a lot of students like that in schools these days, which is, again, I don't really think it's their fault. They're raised in a society where learning is frowned upon rather than praised, for the most part. And so it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to be a kid who wants to learn in this environment. But that being said, it made teaching in public schools a job that didn't fit me super well. On top of the administrations never really being that great, the pay is terrible, the expectations are higher than they should be, especially for the pay you're getting, so it all just was a mess put together, to say the least. But in other news, we have our shape. And then I need the circle half, which will come from here. So I need to keep east blueprint. Do I have that? Sviplet, I feel like I don't even know what the dictionary definitions are of those two words, but I would disagree in the sense that nobody uses those words differently. Like, when people say students, we're talking about high school students, and they're certainly not there of their own volition, but everyone calls them high school students, not high school pupils. So that would be something where the dictionary might disagree with common usage. Alright, so here we're keeping east. And I need... How many belts am I doing? I'm doing 8 belts. Each of these makes 2 belts. So that'll be... No, these should make 4 belts. Oh, you're a UK. Okay, yeah, totally. In UK, it's probably something totally different. In America, students is the word we use for everybody. This is keep and merge east. My bad. I just need... Oh, you know what? The keep east blueprint is incredibly simple. You want to know what it looks like? What it looks like is this. Boom. And then, wait for it. We're done. That's literally it. Because destroyers happen to already destroy the west side, so that makes it very easy. Alright, so then that's my keep east. Save, keep east only, 4 belts out. And that's a mining blueprint. I guess I should put that there, and we go from that to that. And that's a mining platform. Alright, so then that's 8 belts there. And I'll deal with that nonsense later. But for now, we've got 8 belts of this. Have we really not gotten any of these shapes yet? Something went wrong. Oh, this is, never mind. Sorry, I'm being a dummy. This is not a delivery rail. I need to come alongside this. This doesn't deliver to the vortex. That one does. There we go. That's a vortex delivery rail. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. That should do it. Alright, and just for kicks, I'll add another train, though I think... Yeah, 1 train might actually not be enough here, so 2 trains is probably good. And I'll respawn you. Okay, that'll do it. I think. Interesting. You're first a student once you get to university. Yeah, I wish we had that distinction in America, but we certainly don't. And if we do, I don't know a single person that has ever talked that way, I would say. Color mixing! Secondary and tertiary colors. Oh boy. So what are all the colors then? It is just white. Okay. Oh, interesting. You can get white from either 2. From any 2 of the secondaries. Ah, interesting. Oh, and they do have an option to change it. Interesting, to like the painting colors. I like the light colors, I'll stick with that. Glitchdot, you have problems getting your son to respect knowledge and education. It's hard, it's like, our culture is just against kids in every single way. Like, we're not doing a good job right now as a country. So it's really hard to get kids to go that way because it's completely against the grain of what all their friends are doing, what everything in media is saying, and it's like, and to be fair, the system kind of sucks, so it's hard to respect a sucky system as a kid. Like, when you know the system you're in is bad, those kids aren't wrong to say that. It's just like, how do you still respect people when you're stuck in a system that, like, the system itself sucks, but you want to respect the people in the system and still respect the fact that you're there and the people that are there to help you, even though you don't want to be there and you know that it's not even doing that much for you. Like, I don't know, it's hard. I don't blame kids for kind of being mad at school but at the same time, like, respecting people is still really important. So yeah, those are hard things to figure out. I'm not jealous of parents in these times. Yeah, exactly. Just become a YouTuber. It's easy. It's not easy. As you heard from Catherine of Sky earlier, she works extremely long days every day, and apparently does not take weekends or vacations very often. So that's not an easy career. And as someone who has been doing it for a long time and has just recently made the push to full-time, I can agree. It's not easy. And I think I've gotten pretty lucky too, with even the small amount of success I've had. All right, milestone 8. What do you got for me? Yellow is a secondary color. Now I'm starting to wonder if I want trains, the colored trains. Like this. Oh yeah, and I can just keep making that shape, right, for more operator levels. I totally forgot that. That's a good reason to make extras of the milestone shapes, is you end up getting operator levels out of them. Alright, so I do need to head out soon, but I kind of want to make the yellow color at least. And this is an incredibly convenient place to mine the shape that I need. Although it's hard to remove a corner. Never mind, that's not even worth it. It's easier to find full squares and use my blueprint for... I made the slashes, right? Yeah, keep... So what do we need? We need a forward slash of yellow. So I need something where the east half is a square. And that's what this will get me. So right here. So mining, keep east, forward slash. How many of these do I want? 16 belts again? I like 16 belts. Yeah, so in some ways being a YouTuber is easy. In other ways it is really frustrating. And the most interesting thing is that it's all self-motivated, and the kids who dream about it the most tends to be the ones that like struggle with self-motivation. It's like, if you can't motivate yourself to do your homework, how are you going to motivate yourself to go do work when you're not wanting to do that? It's really tricky. What am I looking for? Yellow. What is yellow? Is it blue and green? Yeah, blue and red is purple. Green and red is... No, green and red is yellow. Blue and green is teal. Good God. Alright, and now I'm going to do a thing. We need another blueprint. And it's going to be... I think it's probably easiest to start with the other blueprint. Blueprints, mining, pump all. So what I want is a pump all with a triple Z level result. So something like this. And then this one goes up to the third Z level. And then those all end up being a part of the same space pipe. So then we save that as pump all Z1 plus 2 plus 3. Alright. Now the problem is I wanted 4 belts. What if I went really crazy and I did 6 belts? Maybe that's too much. I don't know. Why? Why not? Also interesting. I think I can make this work. I'm careful about it. So those 3. That one has 3. That one has 3. So all of them have 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's it. How many do I have here? 12, 18, or 6? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's my 6 belts of green. And I'll need a color mixing blueprint, of course. So we'll see what the first one of those can look like. Yeah, teaching in a lot of ways prepared me really well for content creation because it ends up you're doing a lot of the same types of things, like you're explaining what you're doing as you're doing it and that sort of thing. So it really does, and the types of games I play are pretty mathematical, so it really feels like a lot of overlap sometimes. Do these take 2 Z levels is what I'm... No, they don't. Okay, so there's a good chance then I can do this on just a double foundation. You only need 2 color mixers per belt as well. So if I have 12 belts coming in, I'm going to need 24 of these. Okay, that is a lot. The problem is weaving all of these belts is going to be the issue. I guess I only have to figure out 1 layer, and then I just paste it. Right. Okay, this isn't going to be that bad. Oh no, this is going to be pretty bad, because I can't weave without using the Z levels. So that is going to get kind of hairy. Let's put this all the way to one side to start. How is it not? Those are backwards. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky, I just realized. It's gonna be really tricky. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this many together. Because to get to these inputs, I'm going to have to use the second Z level, which is going to interfere with that layer. I presume if you mix red with red, it makes red. To do anything else would be very odd to me. Up, down, up, down, up, down. See, this is fine, but then the second Z level can't escape. Oh, I need 2 per belt even. This is only 1 per belt. Oh, so it gets even worse. I mean, I guess it ends up looking about the same. There's surely a way to do this. I just need to figure it out. Maybe I should start from the end. So if this is going to produce 4 belts worth, I need them all to line up properly. Okay, so that works. This might work because that fits in less than half of the thing. So there's still a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. So this might work. We shall see. And then these are going to need to be lined up along here. Okay. And then I think... Oh, wait. It doesn't... Right, you can't split and go down at the same time, which is sort of obnoxious. Like, I can't do this and then have one that comes down. But what I can do... No, it'll be in the way of that one. Looks like I have enough space to just move this down. I gotta say, the graphics on these pipes is gorgeous. Like, the paint looks so cool. If I move this down one, then I can properly split and all that. I can go over and down like that. Okay. I'm officially farther than you. Woohoo! Not that I'm trying to beat anybody, but... Alright, so that works. The problem being I only have 3 tiles here. Shoot. So it did need to be... Forwards 1. Dang it. I need to figure out a way to make this work. That one goes there, this one goes to that. How do you solve your problem here? Is it even solvable? Because I'm gonna need these ones all coming over like that. Maybe it's here? Ooh. That might do it. That might do it. Okay. All right, so what we did is we set up a system that is only on Z2 for this little part. And I'm wondering if I can copy that, mirror it, raise it, and place it. I guess not. Oh, let me just do this. Copy. This will need a 4th Z level. And then those red pipes ended up breaking the green ones. Okay, well, why don't I just start with copying this part? Shift F, get that here. And then now what are we doing? So now I basically want the red one to be the green one now on this level. And now the red ones need to do what the green ones did over here, but back a few tiles. I'll just make it fresh, I guess. Yeah, and those are gonna mess with the 3rd Z level. I mean, there's probably a way to do it if you use enough space, right? If I did the 2x2 foundation, I could probably fit it all in here. You know, you just snake over the 3rd Z level to the sides, and then you build the 3rd section over there or something. But I think this one's, I'm gonna be limited to 2 Z levels of input. I'm not really seeing how I can easily do it differently. So I think I'll just settle. Settle for less. This is a gorgeous, like, graphically looking thing. It looks beautiful. And yeah, there it is, the Color Mixer 9001. And given it takes Z1 plus 2, I should probably output Z1 plus 2. So I guess that's another problem that we now have. I guess I can use Z3 for this. That one goes there. That one goes here. This one goes Z3. And that one can just stay Z2. Oh my gosh. My brain. I think that's it. Wow. Yeah, the space pipes are disappointingly belt-like. That's another one of those small things that I think could be improved. You know, it's definitely not the biggest of deals, but I do agree with you that it would be cool if they were more pipe-ish with fluids flowing in the pipes like these are. But yeah, this is a good blueprint. I'm a fan of this blueprint, and we are saving it. Control S. Mixing Z1 plus 2 to Z1 plus 2. Two color mixing. Z1 plus 2. I don't even think I need to say more than that. It's kind of clear from... Is that the mixer symbol? I don't actually... I think that's the mixer symbol. They are working on an actual pipe. Sweet! That's great to hear. Yeah, I mean, it is still early access. It's just the game is so perfect in every other way. There's almost a sense in which you feel like, oh, it's really almost not early access anymore. It's actually the full release. And that's a good thing for your players to to feel, I gotta say. All right, well, I think I need to call it there. We've mixed our first colors, which feels good. So yeah, I'll probably still be playing some more of this either tomorrow or the day after. I wish it told you how many total shapes you've delivered. That is a sadness I have. I want to know my total shape score. Oh, 5 more milestones though. Felt pretty good. Up to 22% here. And now I have enough points for the 3x3 foundation if I want it. Probably will save up for speed upgrades though. And then I can work on the other stuff. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See you later, Unane. See you later, KTM Girly.